is ln y. F is ln y. Maybe if I went like this would be better. ln y. V, what's V? Oh no, G, what's G? G is over here, G's over here, so that is 2y to the power 1/2 times 2y to the power 1/2. I don't know if you can see, so I'm gonna adjust this camera a little, there we go. So we have fg minus the integral of g, that's what we just did, g y to the 1/2, g, oh my, it's a long one, g f prime, what's f prime, is 1 over y dy, 1 over y dy. This is where we got to, and this is where we made it a lot more complicated than it had to be. So I'm just checking to make sure I'm on track, because this is a crazy one. So let's take care of this in a different color. Okay, I hope you can see that. Hope. Okay, so, like, we already integrated this part. See, there's no more, or we anti-derived it. We integrated this part. There's no more anti-derivative sign. There's no more integral sign over here. So this is done. But we still have the integral sign here, so let's finish this up. Okay. Remember, you mentioned we should take this constant out, this 2, so let's do it. So this is going to now be 2 integral of y 1/2 times. While we're at it, let's work on this. Let's change this. So what we can do is so there's the understood 1 right here. Like you mentioned, the understood 1. So we can bring that up top, and what happens when you bring something from the denominator into the numerator? Its exponent becomes negative. So we're going to do that, y to the negative 1, right? Because we brought it, and if you want to think, yeah, let's just leave it. Let's just be happy with that. I was going to say something that would make it more confusing, but when you bring the y up, the exponent becomes negative. So, now, this is just an algebra rule, but it's a rule that, it's just an algebra rule that you're going to use a lot. When you multiply things with the same base, what you do is you add the exponents. So, let's rewrite this down here. The 2 is still here. 2 integral of y, and now we add the exponents. -1 plus 1/2 is -1/2. Let's integrate this, is equal to 2. The 2 is still there. And now do the power rule with y. Y, -1/2 plus 1 is positive 1/2. And it divides by -1/2 plus 1, which is a positive 1/2. And when you divide by a half, it's the same thing as multiplying by 4. When you divide by half, it's the same thing as multiplying by 2. But we are already multiplying by 2. So multiplying by 2, and again multiplying by 2, is multiplying by 4. So this equals 4y 1/2. Okay, 4y 1/2. That's what this equals. This equals 4y 1/2. So really, if you want, we could erase this part because we just figured out what it equals. and keep in mind I erased the integral sign because that's the integral, the antiderivative, is 4y to the power of 1/2. Okay? So your answer is ln y times 2y to the power of 1/2 minus 4y to the power of 1/2. I am so sorry that was 13 minutes long, but that's a complicated one, and I will send you some YouTube videos of some other practice problems. You do have a review sheet, and I'll send you 2 questions that were on the review sheet out of like 5, but I don't know what the other questions on the review sheet were. So please try to get that review sheet, but this will, especially those other 2 videos that I send you, will give you a very good start.